From the 1600s to the early 1900s, a common belief in America was that the ancient mound builders in the U.S. were a race of people other than the Native American cultures. Speculation ranged from a race of giants to the Vikings, Aztecs, Freemasons, or even the lost tribes of Israel. Although many held these beliefs for religious or cultural reasons, others had nefarious purposes for promoting these false claims, primarily for monetary benefits, or to justify taking the land from the native tribes. It was thought that if you could prove that the ancient rock drawings, mounds, and artifacts were built by a people that were different from the Indian cultures of the time, then it would be much easier to seize the land occupied by local tribes. It was during this time frame of history that people claimed to have found ancient coins from Europe and the Middle East buried in the soil. Some even claimed to have unearthed giant skeletons, and others said they found Hebrew artifacts. It was also during the height of this fervor in America that a new religion emerged in 1830 called Mormonism, which produced a text and system centered on the belief that an ancient Hebrew culture came to America long before Columbus. Therefore, it should not come as a surprise that many fake artifacts were produced, and said to have been discovered during this time, in order to validate the claims of ancient cultures visiting America. 3 notable items that claim to have originated from ancient Israelites visiting America are the Newark Holy Stones, the Bat Creek Stone, and the Los Lunas Decalogue Stone. Although each have their adherents that will swear to their authenticity, all 3 are clearly rejected by mainstream historians and archaeologists as being proven hoaxes. In our ministry's research, we have discovered something that ties all 3 objects together. This one thing has nothing to do with their alleged Hebrew connection, and few, if any, scholars have recognized this common theme between all 3 objects. The Bat Creek Stone inscription is almost a perfect match to an illustration found in a Masonic reference book from 1868. The Los Lunas stone may have some early Hebrew letters engraved in the stone, but it also has several other characters that are not Hebrew. One such character has many baffled, but we have determined it could be a Masonic cipher symbol. The Newark Holy Stones have a very interesting twist. Something that is not well known, but yet, we uncovered it in our research. In the autobiography of a well-known psychic from the 1800s, we found a Masonic connection to the stones. In her autobiography, Emma Hardinge Britton tells of a day when she met with a group of spiritualists in Columbus, Ohio in 1859. Among the group was a local physician and medium that claimed to have a message from a spirit for the group. Dr. Fowler, supposedly channeling a spirit, told the group to go to the Newark ruins at night, and if they did, they would find evidence that ancient Freemasons supposedly built the mounds in Ohio. The group never went to the ruins that evening. Yet, the following year in 1860, the Newark Holy Stones were supposedly discovered at the ruins. The keystone, pictured at the top left, is very similar to a plumb line that is used in Masonic rituals. Therefore, all 3 have something connecting them to Freemasonry. Even Mormonism, which we discussed earlier in the video, copied Masonic ceremonies for their own rituals, secret handshakes, and symbolism. Both Mormonism and Freemasonry believe that an ancient race occupied America before Columbus, and built all the mounds that still exist today. Thus, both groups rob the American Indians of their history. And both promote these hoax artifacts. Joining with these 2 groups are anyone else that claim these hoax items are legitimate, or that promote the false belief that ancient Hebrews came and settled in America before the arrival of Columbus. For reasons covered in this video, and other evidence we have researched on these 3 objects and on the topics discussed, we refute any claims that these 3 objects are legitimate, or that ancient Hebrews came to America, as should you.